Namaste and welcome to Kaivalya Kitchen.
And now open.
Oh my goodness!
So I said no cooking. So this is what we're having for lunch today.
All raw and fresh.
Yes, a nice, fresh, healthy salad.
A
mixed
Kadambam, a healthy mix.
I like that. So we are going to call this the KYG Kadambam salad.
Oh, lovely. When do we get started?
Right now. Let's
Okay.
go. All right. So what do we have here? Salad can't be without greens. So we have our greens. We've got romaine lettuce. We've got kale. And this one is Moringa leaves.
Oh yes, I recognize them.
So what we like to do is keep, we talk about the 6 tastes in Ayurveda.
Yeah.
So we incorporating all those 6 tastes in here.
Okay.
So each thing, kind of mixes up with that, right?
Okay.
So the kale takes care of the bitter.
The bitter.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So will this, isn't it?
yes, so will this. So Moringa leaves, very healthy, and it's nice now because in summertime we get them fresh over here. I know in India they're very easily available.
We just pluck them off the trees.
Pluck them off the trees.
Yeah.
Yes. And then this is mixed dark greens, right?
Lovely.
Baby lettuces, spinach, and nice leafy dark greens.
Lovely.
We can start
What
with the romaine.
greens are these?
This
You
is
got
mint
some greens
leaves.
here too.
This is mint and that's cilantro.
Cilantro.
So those will be for topping later. And then we have red radish.
Nice.
We have onions, either white or red.
Okay.
Tomatoes, we can use the cherry tomatoes or the big ones.
Okay.
We have some nice bell peppers for sweet. Tomatoes are astringent. And then we have the red radish, which is kind of pungent and also spicy, right? We have the baby carrots for sweet and the mini bell peppers
That's also sweet.
and green chili. Lot of vitamin C and of course spicy,
Nice
so
spice. Yes.
astringent and pungent as well.
What's in this
And-
bowl, Mayu?
It's a broccoli slaw, so with kind of broccoli, carrot, and cabbage, and then this is also
The Brussel sprouts.
Brussel sprouts.
I recognize that.
So these can be cooked and these can be had raw too,
Okay.
right? We have avocados. Can't have a salad
Great,
without
I
avocado.
know.
And then we have raw mangoes for the sour.
Oh, that's excellent. Lovely.
And this is like you make it, right?
Yes.
You've taught me. We season it with turmeric and chili powder,
Yes.
right? And salt, of
Salt.
course. Now for salty, we have salt, right?
But you have seemed to
So-
have a variety of salt
Yes.
here.
So we have black salt, like we use in chaat
Oh,
masala.
yes, like the chaat masala.
Right? It's really healthy. And then this is the pink Himalayan salt.
Okay.
Okay. Again, a healthy salt, rock
Now we
salt.
could use that even for our regular cooking, right?
Yes, we use those in
Yeah.
regular cooking too.
That's nice. Yeah.
And we also have some roasted cumin powder,
Right,
jeera powder.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that adds some spice, and of course black pepper.
Okay.
And these are some toppings we have here: pecans, walnuts, pepita seeds,
Okay.
some grated cheese
Oh,
for those who like cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, and cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Add in a
that's
nice
right.
flavor.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got our
This
This is the raw mango.
is what
Yes.
came out there.
That's what
right.
we
I
chop
got
up
that.
with the peel.
Okay.
Because we like to have that.
Cool. Keeping
Now,
it.
additionally, we can add in fruits to our salad
Oh,
too.
that is awesome, Mayu.
So-
That's beautiful.
We have a variety of berries which add to the sour and sweet taste.
Right.
We have the blueberries, blackberries, raspberries,
Yes.
some apples, melons, strawberries, pineapple.
Pineapple, right?
So a salad doesn't have to be just boring greens and tomatoes, right?
You got grapes
We've
too.
got grapes too for some more sweetness and astringent.
And sour also,
And
right?
sour, yeah. So fruits have a mix of tastes, right? So with this variety, we're literally covering all the 6 tastes: the sweet, the sour, the salty, bitter, pungent, astringent. So
Lovely.
we've got all our 6 tastes right here.
Oh, that's
And see, we don't have a boring salad. Look at the variety and the color here.
Oh, you're telling me I'm just
all excited. Okay, so let's get cutting. We start with the lettuce.
Okay.
Right, let's go with the romaine first. So Amma, what I like to do is I like to layer the greens at the bottom of the bowl.
Okay.
Right, and then top the veggies and things, and then that way when we mix it, all the flavors get really
So then just
nicely
let's
incorporated.
wait a minute. We
Okay?
need to
So-
place the bowl here, right?
Yes.
So let me get
So-
this out of the way. We are not going to use it now.
Okay.
So that goes, and then we can just move this there because we're going to use it, and then our bowl is ready now.
Nice.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Your mixing bowl is ready.
So do the
So
honors.
let's start the chopping. So we can go either individually or a bunch is good actually. You don't need to go one by one. The idea is you want them small, right?
Yes.
You don't want them too big.
Not too big, because it's easy then to
Yeah.
when it's cut small.
Correct.
It mixes up
So when
really
you
well.
hold-
It takes all the flavors.
True.
Plus, it's easy to.
So holding
use
the
a
whole
spoon
bunch
also.
like this, of course, before you do all this, you make sure that all your ingredients are very clean and washed and ready. And then you don't have to, you just keep chopping and going this. Is this okay, Maya?
Yes, that's perfect.
So as far as possible, we'll try to keep the size the same for all. So it's nice when you
Yeah.
eat also.
Right.
You get a good mouthful of everything.
You can still feel the crunch, but
Yes.
it's easy to mix
It's
up
easy
and
to
do
mix.
like that.
So I'll put this
Okay.
into the bowl
Right.
and layer the bottom of the bowl with the lettuce. What's next, Maya?
The mixed greens, ma.
Okay.
I really like this because we get it all together in a
So
box.
do I.
They have the dark greens, they have baby lettuces, they have baby spinach, arugula,
Arugulas.
everything in one. So
This is what I miss most back home in Kanchipuram. I mean, I get a variety of greens, quite a variety, and that too early morning. The Kirakari, she will come by and sell from the farm fresh greens.
nice.
But unfortunately, since we don't know the source of the growth of them and whether they are organic, we are not able to eat them raw. So what I do is to just simply wash well and blanch them. And then you can add them to whatever you want.
Right.
So you do get your good source of greens there, especially the moringa.
Lovely. So now we go to the moringa. Okay.
Yes.
So how do we saw that we get it the whole
you
literally the
want-
branch itself.
Yeah, I'll show
And
you.
We don't
what-
need to really cut it.
No.
Right. So
Basically, moringa is the drumstick
Yes.
leaf, and it's full and rich in vitamins. We say it's bitter. Now, what is ideal is that you shred the leaf.
Okay.
The stem is not really edible.
even this thin one, we don't.
Even the
wanna
thin
use
one,
that?
if possible, let it out. Leave it
Okay.
out
Okay.
unless it's very tender. Like at
Right.
this end, you could
That's
take it
okay.
even with the stem.
Okay.
But otherwise, the more mature leaves, do have a little bit of a bitterness.
Okay.
So, and they cook well, but since we are not cooking, we are putting it in salad.
Right.
So the ideal is to shred them. And then we've got the shredded one here.
Yeah. So
which
we don't
we're just
really-
going to sprinkle. You
yeah,
don't
these
cut
are
them.
small, so we don't need
You
to
don't
chop
cut
them.
them.
As
You
such.
don't
So
chop
we
them.
can just
We just sprinkle
mix that up in
mix it
there,
up there. Yeah.
Some of it.
Yeah. We just kind of mix it up. It's a very good source of rich vitamins. Yeah.
So let's go now with the onions.
Okay.
I like the flavor of red onion more than white.
Yeah, it's
so
a little spicier than the
yes.
white, I guess.
The white are sweet. They're nice too.
They're nice.
But somehow in the mixed salad, I like the red onion better. I
Well,
like
for
that
cooking,
flavor,
I guess
right?
this is better.
This is-
And that is really good with salads. It goes well. So we just peel and chop. You want this also fine?
Nice. Yes. Fine. Okay.
Let's do away with the peels.
So I think for this salad, I think half an onion is good. We don't want to
Okay.
use the whole one, so we'll
All
just
right.
put
So
that
we'll
away.
just wrap this one and put it away for use later. Now what's next, Mayu?
Okay. Next, let's do the red radish.
All right.
Okay. Now, do we do? What about the peel?
No, we never use this. Not raw.
Okay, but we
Not-
can cook it.
Cooking would be the white ones have those long leaves, you know.
Yes.
That makes very good with spinach. You can cook it with spinach, cut it up
Okay.
and season it, and it makes a very good dish.
Okay, so we prefer not to use these. at
Not
all,
these.
right?
These will probably be a little harsh on the tongue.
Okay.
I don't think they can be used.
Okay.
So the radish itself is excellent.
Oh,
Eaten
this-
raw.
yeah,
You can cook it too.
It's kind of little spicy as well. It's got
There
that
is
nice.
there is a little
thing to
bit
it,
of an
right?
astringence to
Yes.
it. There is. You want this also fine?
Fine, everything finely chopped.
Okay, here we go.
So I think we can just do maybe two.
Okay.
Two for this is good.
For this bowl?
And then,
All right.
Yeah. I mean, we like it really finely chopped. Like Sundar also likes everything in the salad. You know,
Yeah.
we like it when it's finely chopped. But
Right.
that's a personal preference.
Exactly. I think some people
So-
like their salad with the greens, especially just the way they are, and being able to just, get a good bite out of it. But I guess chopping it fine also gives it an easy mix, I feel. And in every mouthful, you get almost everything that you've put in the salad.
Right. And or even, you know, the seasoning flavors blend in better.
Blend
I
in
find,
better, yes.
In this.
Maya, look. Doesn't this
Nice.
look already so very colorful and
Yeah.
nice?
So we have the
So,
greens, we have the onion, we have the radish.
Radish.
Next, let's do a green chili. Okay, again.
A
this-
green chili, okay.
This is really healthy and these are spicy, so it just depends on how much spice you could handle. But we could always just cut it, keep it separately, and mix it. Whoever wants the chili can mix it in.
How many green chilies are we going to use for this, Maya?
One should be good because these are quite spicy.
Okay.
So they will. I think one for this flavor, for this quantity should be good. Again, it's a personal preference. If
Exactly,
it
like
more
you
spicy,
said.
can-
Yeah. Somebody wants
Yeah.
more chilies, they can just
They
add
can
it
always
on.
add in.
Top
more.
it up with
Yes.
this.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. All
So
right.
we're going to go with the bell peppers next. We
All
just
right.
love these
That
sweet
is
bell
sweet, isn't
peppers.
it?
Yes. So we can. Let's do one of each color.
All right. We chop off the top because that is not
Yes.
edible.
So we also get the bigger peppers. We like these.
Like
these are
this?
a little sweet.
This
yes,
one?
Yes. So you get the different colors. You get green. Those can be
We
used
get pretty
too.
much
So
green.
you get a lot of green.
Yeah, a
there.
lot of
Yeah,
green,
Yeah.
yeah.
These are rarely available, I guess, in only certain stores in
They've
India.
started getting them now.
Right.
Yeah.
So any bell peppers are nice for the salad because they can be eaten raw.
Right.
These the little ones here we get are a little sweeter as compared to this. So
Nice.
we like those. And they add a bit of crunch to
Yes.
the whole thing, so it gives a really nice flavor.
And they are not all that spicy, so
They're not spicy at all.
yeah.
Very tasty.
Great. Okay, what are we doing next?
Let's
I'll
add
put
in
this
the
back.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
So
Now,
these, we like these cherry tomatoes. They're easy to bite into.
Yeah.
So we'll just slit them in half.
Okay.
That should be good.
all right.
Okay, so let's see. For this, maybe we just put, oops,
For this much?
rolled one.
Yeah,
The
that's
last one.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Let
Yeah,
the
just like a
birds or the
handful.
squirrels get it.
And in a salad, you don't have to have exact quantities
That's
or
true.
measurements of each
That's
thing.
true.
You can just add according to your.
So we are just doing halves.
taste. Yeah, just halves are nice because these are already small.
Exactly.
We can use the big ones also. If we
those
don't
then you
have
cut
these,
them a
but
little
yeah,
fine.
then we have to chop those even more fine.
To do. Oh, look at that.
Look at
Look
that
at
coming
the
together.
colors.
It's
They
getting
come-
richer and richer now, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So next we have our baby carrots, and we
Okay.
can use regular carrots as well. These are a little sweeter than the regular
Oh, I
carrots
see.
and
Okay.
easier to cut, already peeled and everything.
Right.
So let's see, maybe again
Yeah,
just
I've
eyeball it a
uh,
handful or so.
I've seen them being served with dips.
Yes,
so you can
because
just-
they're really
yeah.
nice raw. So,
Exactly.
Again, you could just probably just
Just
it up, yeah.
just this way. Slice
that
them
way
up
is
this
nice.
way is
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, because they are already
Or if somebody prefers it this way, you could even do semicircles if you want it really small. But I guess the circles are good because it's not too big.
It's not too big. I don't remember
I
ever
guess-
having
no.
baby carrots back in India.
No.
Right, growing up over
No.
there.
We
And
never had them.
I know when we first moved here, Sundar always loved salads, even back
Right.
in India. So anything raw
Right.
fruits. It took me a little while to get used to it, but I still remember when we moved here. My sister Shalini, she took us. One of the first places she took us to was a salad bar.
Wow.
And that's where we saw this variety and we were hooked.
I can
just
imagine.
loved that, the color, the display.
And then you have a choice,
So
you see.
You have a choice. You take
Mix
what you
your
want
salad the
and-
way you want.
And then we made it a point to have a salad at least once a day, if not more.
I think
And now it's our main meal is a salad. So
And for me,
That's
coming
it.
coming to you means Salads.
So we have a choice. Either we can mix up everything and make one big bowl like this and serve it out, or we could just put everything in separate bowls. Like if you're having guests over and you're serving a salad, you could keep it like a salad bar in separate bowls. So everyone can make their own.
Yeah,
make it
look,
from that.
you can either cut them individual, or if you
Or
are
just bunch it
comfortable,
up.
just bunch it up because they seem to be holding each other.
If you're an expert cutter like you are.
Thank you. They're not slipping out, so it's easier. I mean, faster.
Yes.
And you want the freshest serving of a salad. So,
We can add a couple of Brussels sprouts in there.
okay.
Just like you would cut cabbage, I guess.
Oh, like we cut the lettuce, I guess it's pretty much like that. It's fresh and nice. Brussels sprouts in butter. Just toss them in butter.
Yeah. Oven roasted.
Lovely. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
So, wouldn't this be a part of your greens, or would you like to top it up now?
No, I'd like it now because it adds a little white to the whole thing. See,
Oh, yes, you're right.
see how the
That's
color
true.
mixed up?
That's
So
true.
let's see now. Let's see how that salad.
Look.
Ooh, look, look, look. So you have the greens at the bottom. Let me. Okay. See, we have the greens, and then we have yellow, we have red, and now we got a little bit of whitish
Whitish.
green with
Cream,
this,
ivory.
and we have a little
Oh,
purple
you
with the
have the
onion.
purple with the onion.
See, so since we use this, the
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts gives us the white
Very nice.
instead of the white onion.
Oh, I can't
so the
wait.
colors are coming together.
Can't wait.
Okay. And okay, now
What
do
else
we
now?
go for? Okay, we have broccoli slaw
Yeah.
already
Amazing.
cut. Saves me time. We can
There's
do it at
carrot
home.
too.
There's carrot, there's broccoli, and then there's red cabbage. So
Cabbage.
it's a nice mix already in it, right? So we could just put a little bit, like
Okay.
a handful of that there, since it's already grated.
A handful of it.
Yeah, that should be good.
That's enough.
That's enough. That's
Oh,
plenty.
that adds a little more color, and shape is different.
Yeah, and again, all this quantity depends on the number of people that are going to have it. So we can always adjust quantities
And personal
according
likes
to
too,
that.
like you keep
Yeah.
saying. You know, if somebody doesn't want it or somebody wants more. Yeah.
So next we go to the cucumbers.
Okay. Oh, these are very
So-
tiny.
Yeah, these are English seedless cucumbers. Okay, so they're not as harsh as the big ones, and you don't need to
Okay.
peel them. You could just
Oh.
chop them. Just chop off the ends, and then slice them however you want.
That's very good. So
we'll
you
again
don't
chop
even
them.
do the rubbing of
No,
the thing that
they're
we
not
do
that
then.
bitter.
They're not.
They are the cucumber family, but they're nice. They're not so bitter.
That's great. So how do you want these chopped?
Again, just
Same?
fine chop. Yes.
Fine chop.
Fine chop, so slice and fine. And, I really like this flavor. It reminds me of the one we get in India, which we call, the long ones. They're called
Kakadi.
kakadi.
Kheera kakadi.
Yeah. So this reminds me
Summertime.
of that. You just take this. You could have a bowl of this, or just slice it up. Put a little salt, a little red chili powder or black pepper, and it's so tasty just as is.
I know.
You don't even need to add anything else. And now with summer, especially when the sun is hot out there,
Yes.
this is such a cooling.
They sell it by cartloads. It's like a wayside thirst quencher.
Street food.
Street
in India,
food.
it's a street
Yes,
food
it's
in
a
summers.
thirst quencher, and everybody just has a whole lot of that. Yes.
And look at our salad coming together, the kadambam, the rainbow colors coming together.
Oh, that's a nice
Right?
thought. The rainbow colors.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yes.
we look like we're having a bit of a cloudy day, so rainbow will be
So
perfect.
as the sun
was
comes
a
out,
little.
maybe the rainbow salad will be blessed with
We
a
got a
rainbow.
little bit more green in there.
Yes.
That's nice.
Crisp. I guess
Crisp.
the cucumbers being cut a little later, I think it's a good idea because it stays crisper.
Yeah.
It doesn't let off its liquid in there and become gooey.
And then get-
oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
so we
That's
add
a
it
good idea
on the
to
top.
bring it in at this level of the salad.
And now we're ready to start adding some flavor into our salad.
Oh, Maya, I know this one.
So this is, I call it manga curry.
Mm-hmm.
It's raw mangoes seasoned up with salt, red chili powder, turmeric, and some sesame oil. You could also use extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. Just heat it up, pour it into this with all the spices. Doesn't that sound good?
It does. And where did you learn this from?
It's my own creation.
Really? Oh.
I learnt it from my mom.
And I learnt it from my grandmom. And every wedding in the south now will be rich with this on the banana leaf. Because without it, I don't think the taste begins.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to make a separate video on how to make this.
That's
so that will
nice.
be a separate
That'll be good.
a video coming up with the recipe for the manga curry. Manga is mango in Tamil.
Correct. I think that should do, man.
That should do.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
we
And
look.
now we'll add a little bit of mint leaves. I love the flavor of mint in
Oh,
summer.
yes.
It's so refreshing. So some
In
mint
tea,
leaves
in your lemonade, in tea.
it just
mint
goes with
and
everything.
Yeah. So I think I'll take away the thicker stems.
Yes.
Because they won't be very edible and they don't taste good. So what I'll do for you is to just chop up the
Chop it
leaves.
up fine.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Oh, I can already get
And
the
then-
aroma of mint as you're chopping.
It just adds that nice freshness to the whole salad.
Lovely. There you go. Some more green coming
Beautiful.
up. Yeah.
And then we have cilantro. We love cilantro.
Don't we?
Just can't have any dish without it.
True.
We put it in cooked dishes, we put it in raw, everything. We just have to have that as a garnish.
Make
So-
chutneys.
Chutneys, yes. So
Add it.
you can grind it up with spices. You can
Yes.
do so much with cilantro.
So how much do you want?
Just about that much. Should be
This
good.
should do?
Yes.
A little sprig of cilantro.
That should.
Okay.
And
So-
we do leave out the thick part of the stems in this also.
in
right?
this
when we
also,
chop
right?
it.
Yeah. So we take only the green part. Right, here goes. Oh, this is another favorite of mine.
And it's so fragrant. Mint,
Absolutely.
cilantro,
Absolutely.
basil. You could add basil. You could add any of the herbs in there that as you like.
Yeah. And this grows wild. Lovely.
Okay, that looks good.
Yeah, it does. And
Top it up.
It's lovely. The aroma is lovely. So inviting.
So I think we're ready for the avocado now.
Okay.
So let's get to that.
Now tell me why there's a purple and there's a green. Are they
No,
the
so
same?
these are ripe
But this
already.
is something I don't get there, so I don't know much about avocado.
Okay.
could you
So
tell me? Yeah.
avocado is a really high fat vegetable, fruit. I guess it goes in both categories. Okay. So this one is really raw. You can't have it.
Right.
Feel how
Oh, yeah.
hard it
It's
is.
hard,
Okay.
yeah.
And this is just getting
Oh,
the
I can see that.
softness. So it needs to be at least a bit
It has a
soft
very
before you
thick
cut
peel,
it.
right?
But this has a seed inside,
Oh,
right?
I
So
see.
you can't really, just chop through.
So how do you
So
cut
you kind
this?
of, you take the top and then you just
Oh,
put your
you're
knife
cutting it
in and you kind of
lengthwise.
go this way.
Okay.
And then you just kind of twist it.
Oh.
So it comes off the seed,
Great.
right?
Oh,
so you see that
lovely.
seed in
I
there?
see- I see the big
And the
seed.
way we remove the seed, this one is almost getting there, really ripe. So you just do that
Oh, lovely.
and twist it out.
So it's not such a
Okay.
hard seed.
It's not. No, it's not a very hard seed.
I get that.
Okay.
So the seed is
And-
not eaten.
The seed is actually, I recently learnt that you could dry up the seed and then powder it. The skin kind of starts cracking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remove that and then you powder it. And that powder is so healthy, you could just sprinkle it over your salad, you could sprinkle it on any foods because it has all the richness, the
Wow.
nutrients, everything of the avocado in there. So the seed
Naturally.
is useful too.
Naturally, the next
See?
avocado tree is better than that.
So we'll keep that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then all we do is we just kind of go like this.
Okay.
Slice it up. You
Very
could peel
pulpy.
it too, but I find this easier and
Smooth
quicker
and pulpy, right?
to do. Okay.
And
So
then?
can I get a spoon? I'll just
Sure.
spoon it out. So we just
Oh, that's neat.
spoon it out like this.
They do mangoes like this, the ripe mangoes.
Yes.
You can just slice them like this and you spoon them out.
spoon
They
it
come out really
and then
good.
we just kind of
Yeah.
mix it up in the salad.
Okay. Okay. And this is right on top because you don't want it getting
I don't want it getting really squished up.
squished up.
So-
I get that.
I mean, you can, like in guacamole, they would
Yeah.
mash it up and then add the onions, tomatoes,
True.
and different flavors into it.
Yeah.
So you could just do that and mix up a guacamole into the salad too, like a topping.
Oh, okay.
But we like to feel the pieces again. So
Very
just
nice.
Slightly.
Maya, are we done with all the cutting? It's
Yes, ma'am.
chopping.
Yeah, pretty much done. We just have the fruits left. So
Fruits?
I'm going to add that in.
My favorite. And you're going to put it in the salad.
In the salad, you've not had fruits in the
Are
salad,
you going
right?
to add
So,
any or almost all these fruits, or do we choose?
Today we'll just pick a few. So we'll add the berries. Okay. So we
Okay.
add some of the blueberries. Let's get those.
Blue and black I see.
Mhm.
And I see some raspberries too.
So we'll add in all the berries.
Okay.
Just a little to give that flavor.
What about the grapes?
And we can add some grapes. We can put them whole or slice them. I just like
Okay.
to put them whole.
Yeah, that's tiny,
Let's
right?
get some raspberries from
Some
there.
raspberries.
Okay. Again,
Then what about the strawberries?
there's
They
no
look whole to me.
Yeah, we'll chop the strawberries, and the apples are already sliced.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to cut them up a little bit more.
Okay.
So we have a red one here.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. Like I said, we like
Yeah,
everything
just-
chopped small. So this makes it easy.
Yeah. Or you could use a cutting board, whichever.
Yeah.
However you want to
And
do it.
Let's go for the strawberries. So we don't add too much fruit, just a little bit. Maybe
Just to give it. And again, it's a
2
matter of choice.
spoonfuls.
It's there on the table. If
Yeah.
you want only the salad with vegetables in it,
Right.
go for it. You'd like a topping of fruits, you can do
just to add a little sweetness,
Sweetness
into
to
the
it.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. And the berries, I guess, are not all that sweet.
They're
they
not
have
that
sourness.
sweet. They do have
and
the sourness. I'm going to put one more.
And the grapes
strawberry,
do have some.
this little one here.
Grapes are citric too.
And the grapes are citric and they are sweet, and
Oh,
astringent. They
Such
have
a lovely
variety
blue
of
and black
flavors in
color
there.
now we are getting in our salad, which was missing. We got a blue and we got a blackish. Yeah. Lovely.
Especially in summertime, the
Yes.
fruits make a nice addition.
Definitely.
When we make our salads in winter, we just go with a lot more veggies.
Veggies. That's right.
All right, and
So now,
we have to add in a few of our spices.
that is
So since we added
Interesting.
the manga curry,
Mhm.
we already have some flavor in there.
True, some spice
But we're just
also,
going to
yeah.
top it up a little bit more. We haven't had we need more salt.
Yes.
And especially when we put avocado into something, the fleshiness, it takes all the
It absorbs
taste,
all
it
the
absorbs the taste. So we need to add a little bit more.
okay.
So this is our pink Himalayan salt. So again, this is as per taste. I'm just going to eyeball it.
Right.
Okay, sprinkle it around.
And you did add a green chili.
I did add
we
a
must
green
keep
chili.
that in mind when we're
Yes.
adding the rest of the spices, right?
And
so we
we are-
don't put too much.
Going to add a little bit of the black salt. This gives that again tangy flavor, little smoky, little tangy, and it's extremely healthy.
Do you know what it's really good for, Maya? When you're feeling very heavy after a heavy meal and not feeling too good,
Right.
just a little bit of this black salt
Oh, it helps you.
helps you digest so fast. So it's a
Right.
very good thing to add to raw food, right?
Nice. Yes, exactly.
Helps in digestion. Really good.
So some fresh black pepper.
This again could be choice.
Yes,
Somebody
it's
who
as
doesn't.
spicy as you want.
Yes.
Now this, I love the flavor of the ground cumin jeera powder.
Yes.
Right. This adds that nice, spicy, tangy.
Yeah, the aroma is very nice.
Again, just a little. Just the mix of the veggies and fruits. You really don't need too much seasoning because
a whole
they
meal.
give so much flavor themselves.
Exactly.
This is just a little addition.
It's like a nice whole meal here.
And now here we have something very different. Okay, you've not had this, Amma. Okay.
What is that?
These are called cacao nibs. Like
Cacao?
Like cacao, like they make
Like
chocolate
cocoa?
from. Yeah, like
Oh,
cocoa.
okay.
These are really bitter, so we don't add too much, but they're extremely healthy. Right?
So,
So these are just little pieces of that
okay.
cacao. Okay. And they say that even in a chocolate, you want to go with the higher the cacao percentage, the better the chocolate. So it's not going to be that sweet because when you go for 80% or 90% cacao, the sweetness is reduced, but that's healthier for you. So we
Okay.
just add a little bit, just
As
it's
is.
nice. As is these.
Okay.
Because like I said, they are really bitter, so
Right.
you don't want to add too much
Yeah.
when you bite into it.
I see some more nuts and cheese.
Yeah, so these are toppings, ma. If we want more crunch in the salad, we
Yeah.
can add in nuts. So we've got walnuts, pecans. We have these Pepita seeds.
Okay.
They add a lot of fiber and crunch to the salad. They are really tasty and healthy too. And then cheese. So we also make sure that we buy cheese which is organic
I
and
see.
non-GMO and like no our BSTs and things fed, to the cows, or in the milk. The milk is not made from that. So we look out for all those things apart from it being just a vegetarian cheese.
And all that is on the label,
So
right?
it's all there on the labels. Now they put it all out there. So it's easy to.
Any cheese is okay?
Any flavor like pepper jack, cheddar, anything you could grate it and put it in. But for us vegetarians, we need to look out at the labels and get vegetarian cheese because most of the cheeses, especially the hard ones, like we get, they have animal rennet in them. Okay. So we don't want to have that as vegetarians. Okay. So we have to look, if it says enzymes, then it's going to be animal rennet. All right. Now they do make cheeses with vegetable enzymes or microbial enzymes, so those are okay. Or it'll say a vegetarian cheese. Okay. You could also use goat cheese, which is soft, and you get flavored ones. You could put any of that too in this.
I don't get many varieties of cheese in Kanchipuram. In fact, I don't even know if I can get cheese sometimes. So would paneer be a good alternative?
Paneer is a great alternative. Okay. And again, over there, especially when we buy here, we look for vegetarian, organic, all that. Yeah. And you could just grate the paneer directly in because it is already cooked.
It is, yes.
But what I like to do, and the way Sundar likes it, is I just cube it up. Okay. And then saute it in a little bit of ghee or oil and flavor it with maybe curry powder and salt or just chili powder and salt. And then you could add that into the salad. Okay.
So different ways of making paneer. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And then we also have some extra virgin olive oil. Okay. So we will just drizzle that a little bit on this. Okay. Now again,
as
is? Salad, as is, because this is really good as is on salads. Okay. You're supposed to have it raw.
All right.
Okay. So we could use avocado oil. We could even just use sesame oil because that can be had raw. So just 1 tablespoon.
We get very good
just
sesame
to add
oil.
that fat content from the oil in here. That's all.
Yeah, we get the cold pressed.
You get cold pressed sesame oil. That's really good too, and you can have that raw as well. It doesn't need to be heated up. So we could do that.
Right.
And let's get ready to mix.
Oh, this
is. Look at that.
This is. I can get the aroma of all those herbs
just
you put in.
Lightly tossing
spices.
It around.
Yes.
Okay. And just to mix up the salt and all the seasoning powders that we did.
Right.
See, rainbow colors coming together, and now the sun is out too.
Lovely. Yes, the sun is out. And do I get to taste some of your salad?
Of course, you must taste it. All right.
Oh, that's awesome. It looks so good. Just look at those colors. What an ideal meal to have on a day like this in the summer. Great. That should be fine. May I add some topping to that?
Sure.
I think I'd like
so
a little
let's
bit
get
of
some.
I'd like a little cheese.
Cheese, okay.
And I'd like to taste those seeds. You know, we also have the cantaloupe seeds which are dried up, and then the peel is taken off, and they do use it in cooking.
Oh, okay.
So this
So
looks
those
like
would be
that
nice
to me,
too.
but these look a
these
little
are-
green.
Pepitas, you also
Pepita
get sunflower seeds. You could add
Yes.
sunflower seeds too. Okay. Some
I would
nuts?
like to try
Okay.
the walnuts and the pecans, you said, right?
Yes, pecans.
What other nuts do you think we can add? Like, if I don't get this in India back home, I do get peanuts,
Peanuts,
Almonds.
almonds, hazelnuts.
cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts we like to avoid because they're very starchy. So we don't like to have cashew nuts in general.
And
A little
normally
bit
they are
is
roasted.
okay.
So can you
Yes,
toast
so
these
you could
nuts?
you could toast. You could have them raw, or you could also oven roast them. They're best had actually oven roasted, dry roasted,
not in oil.
on a pan. No oil. Preferably, if you are going to use oil, then either extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or in
Sesame.
India sesame oil is the best.
Right.
So you could just do it in sesame, just lightly
Toast them.
or just in a pan, dry roast it, or in the oven, put it in there and dry roast it. That gives a nice crunch.
That looks good.
So there's your salad.
Thank
There
you
go.
so much. I can't wait.
Okay. Taste test time.
This Kadambam KYG is delicious. A summertime treat. Thank you so much, Maya. You've taught me something wonderful today. Could I add a little more of the manga curry?
Oh yeah, of course. Definitely.
Just a wee bit.
This much?
Yes,
Okay.
I think that should be fine. The salt and everything has come out really good. I think your proportions are very good. You've really done well.
Thank you.
Excellent.
So, mom certified KYG Kadambam salad. A nice refreshing meal on a hot summer day, right?
It truly is.
So please try this recipe. Let us know what you think of it. Your comments, your feedback will help us and help me make more healthy dishes, try out new things. And if you do add any different things in the salad, do let us know too. Leave your comments below. We'll try new things together. Because KYG is all about healthy living. Thank you for watching.